What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is September the 20th. I'm going to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is doing on this fun Friday morning. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. Starting off, not a lot in data points. So today is going to be more of a self-reflection day. So a lot of individuals, entities are all going to be trying to digest what has happened over this last week and what it does mean for the future. Whether you are bullish, bearish, you're going to have a lot of volatility. Even today, for the options, it is quadruple witching day. So that usually and historically does bring a lot of additional volume and liquidity to the market. So again, we'll just have to wait and see how that all does play out. But right now, the futures are slightly mixed. So NASDAQ down 0.15, S&P down 0.13. Dow is up 0.05. So kind of all over the place. Nothing really crazy to talk about in reality. A lot of good news is coming out though, so I'll share a lot of that with you. But at the same time, the fear and greed index is under the greed category. So in theory, if people are optimistic, then yeah, their appetite for risk is very much there. I'm not really seeing it all that much today so far based on the pre-market, but of course once the market does open, that could change. SOFI is pulling down slightly, 0.37%. No news, no SEC filings, nothing along those lines to really kind of talk on. So it's just been piggybacking off of the broader market. Shorts oddly have been returning. So this has been one thing that typically has bothered SOFI is shorts. And over the last little bit, shorts have been returning. So very impressive stuff. But we do know that there is a lot of manipulation with SOFI, and there is a hell of a lot of open interest call options at that $8 strike price. So shorts do have a financial interest in bringing it below $8. So don't be surprised if there is a test of $8. On a side note, right now with it at $8.16 pre-market, $8.02 will be a strong support that you'll want to watch for it to hold, and then $8.40 will be that next strong resistance / target. I feel like with SOFI, it is going to be more oriented towards the downside, so towards this R1, so I don't see it touching the R3 today. Moving on, Palantir. So they did put out news. They pretty much put out news almost every second or third day or whatever else, which generally is good, but the reason why it is going down is because more of a sentiment kind of scenario, because good old Alex Karp did sell 325 million shares yesterday. So not the best. Of course, any CEO that keeps talking on the foreseeable future about them just expanding, they don't sell out 325 mil if they kind of anticipate that. So it's a little bit more of a psychological game based on this right now, but the market clearly is taking that as a sell, regrettably. Right now, 2.83% of the free float is being shorted, so it's not a heavily shorted stock whatsoever. But that might, shorts might get in today, kind of pouncing off of the negativity and the fear. Right now with it at $35.95 is exactly on this R2. So $35.96, just watch for that to kind of be the pivot for Palantir, because if it does break below that, then it'll trade between this R1 and R2. So $33.16 will be the following support. Flip side, $40.15 is going to be the next strong resistance / target. Even prior to today, that coming out about Alex, I do feel that Palantir is due for a pullback. So I think this might have just been that spark that entities did need and to justify them selling Palantir. So maybe $33 might be the next stop for Palantir. We'll just have to wait and see. Nike. So Nike after hours did announce that their previous CEO is returning. And so similar to the whole Chipotle and also Starbucks kind of scenario, it shows the importance of what a CEO can do. So yeah, it is up 8.17% pre-market. It's not heavily shorted whatsoever once this does load. 1.76% of the free float. Although already pre-market, you do see shorts are increasing around 91,000 shares. So you might have them stepping up a little bit, trying to suppress it today. But right now with it at $87.55, it is trading between this R1 and R2. So 85.44 will be the strong support. 88.91 will be the next strong resistance / target. DJT. So this one, from what it looks like, it is going to hit a new low today because it is down 5.44%. Nothing as far as news. DJT just is a very big momentum play, spec play, and it is also at the same time heavily shorted. So 24.26% of the free float is being shorted. Shorts have actually been increasing quite a lot over this last little bit, going from 11% short interest to where it is now. So anticipate shorts to be very active today, but with it at $13 and change, it is trading between this S3 and this S2. So it's kind of being traded like crap by the broader market. 1263 will be a strong support if you do want to potentially buy, or flip side, 1650 is going to be the next strong resistance / target. I don't see this S2 similar to SOFI. I think that this one is just going to gravitate down a little bit. Not really going to touch this S3 today, but it'll probably just be stuck in limbo between these 2 points. And finally, last but not least, Intuitive Machines. So it's was kind of red-green a little bit this morning. No actual news, so a lot of the market is still trying to digest what has happened. I think it came out on the 17th or 18th. Very good news, mind you. Even at that stage, I did say, I think it was pre-market around 7, I said that it was going to really blow past that because it's proven that it can in the past. It also is very heavily shorted. So right now it is very suspenseful. 32.72% of the free float being shorted, works out to be 18.39 million shares. Shorts have been doubtful about the validity of it going up because they've been doubling the hell down. So kind of have this give and take. This one is a very interesting stock that you guys need to add to your watch list regardless. But with it at $9.28, like I said, it was kind of red-green. It's currently flat. It is trading between these 2 points, so the R2 and R3. So 889 will be the strong support. Don't anticipate that to be touched today. And then 946 will be the next strong resistance / target. I do feel that that R3 might be touched. As far as how high I'll go, that's anyone's guess. So let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Do you own any of them or not? Is there any other stocks that's kind of floating your boat today? And let me know your tickers in the description below. One final thing, take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it. They give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Link to this is in the description below and also the comments. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.